I am Richard Dube, an Alexian brother. I started with the piano lessons with a nun who used to hit me with a stick when I hit a wrong note. I went in the Navy when I was 18. I was there for 6 years as a hospital corpsman. I come out of the Navy and, of course, as like everybody else, looking for work, and then eventually went into playing in nightclubs and restaurants for the next 26 years. It was a full-time job. Between that, sometimes it was 6 nights a week, weekends. It was dance music, it was easy listening, it was something that could be sung with. And yes, it was a lot of fun. It was exciting, it was something different. One night going home from work after playing a very successful New Year's evening, I started to think to myself, what did I gain tonight? Did I make a difference to anybody? And the fact was I hadn't. You know, it was just another night. And this is when I started to think again about a religious vocation. To maybe make a difference somehow to somebody else. Always been very happy with my work as a Navy corpsman, so that connection, the medical component with the religious life component and the life as a religious brother sort of came together. And I, even at the age of 49, I filled out that little slip of paper knowing that I would never hear anything from it because I was too old. But 3 days later I was contacted, and the rest is really history. When I left the novitiate, I was told I was going to Sherbrooke Village, to a nursing home, to work in activities. Where else would you put someone who was a lounge lizard for 26 years, right? So I made up some song sheets, and I would hand them out, large print to everybody. We had a grand piano there, and we did sing-alongs about 3 or 4 times a week. Okay. That was a lot of fun. I mean, it was basically the same thing, except they appreciated it more. We'd play for services in our chapel at Sherbrooke Village or anywhere else. And during their lunch hour, I would just strap the accordion on and just go from table to table. Asking for requests and letting them sing a little bit, and just to brighten their meal a little, that's all. Music touches everybody in a different way. Certain songs mean certain things to certain people. And I could make a difference in somebody's life that day if I played their special song. This was very fulfilling to me. The priest does a very important job. He offers the sacraments to everyone, but he doesn't spend the time that a religious, a brother or a sister does in the facility. That becomes a very relational experience. It's a very nurturing experience both ways. Whenever you can care for people, in whatever way you can, whether you read to them, whether you just talk to them one-on-one, or whether you play music for them, you're still touching their lives in a very special way. So I think that answers to compassion. I think it answers to dignity. Holism, care of the whole person. One more time, the bells are... I think it certainly has all to do with what we're about.